Ever wondered what you could do with $1,000 to secure your financial future? Whether you're in your 20s or just getting started with investing, you might think $1,000 isn't enough to make a real impact. But let me tell you, with the right strategy, it can be the foundation of something much bigger. This $1,000 could grow into $10,000 or more if you start today, and I'll show you how. Today, I'm going to show you how to turn that $1,000 into a powerful investment portfolio, even if you're just starting out. Invest in index funds and ETFs. First up, let's talk about index funds and ETFs, the easiest and most low-maintenance way to get started in the stock market. I know it sounds boring, but trust me, it's powerful. Think of index funds as a basket of stocks that represent the entire market. The S&P 500, for example, tracks the top 500 companies in the US. Why are they so great? Well, over time, index funds have consistently outperformed most actively managed funds. The best part? You don't have to pick and choose individual stocks. You just set it and forget it. With $1,000, you could start by investing in an S&P 500 ETF, and you'd be betting on the long-term growth of the US economy as a whole. Historically, these have returned around 7 to 10% per year over the long run, better than most people could ever achieve by picking individual stocks. Plus, with low fees and automatic diversification, index funds are a solid choice for beginners looking to build wealth over time. That's one way to grow your money. But what if you want something more hands-on? Start a side business. Next up, let's talk about starting a business. Now, this might sound intimidating, but hear me out. 88% of millionaires are self-made entrepreneurs, and while it's not a quick path to riches, starting a business in your 20s could be a game changer. With just $1,000, you can start a small online business, like an e-commerce store, a service-based business, or even a digital product. The key is finding something you're passionate about and solving a real problem for people. I've seen countless success stories of entrepreneurs who turned their side hustle into a full-time income. For example, with just $200 a month, you can get your business up and running with paid advertising. It might sound risky, but the potential return on investment can far exceed what you'd get from traditional investments. I started my first side hustle with less than $500 and learned more about money, marketing, and myself in a few months than I ever did from school. It's not just about the profit, it's about building confidence and freedom. Art investment. Let's switch gears a bit and talk about something you might not have thought of: investing in art. Now, this one is a bit unconventional, but the art market has proven to be an excellent long-term investment. In fact, contemporary art has outperformed the S&P 500 over the past 25 years. I know what you're thinking. Art? That's for the rich. But the great news is platforms like Masterworks make it easy for anyone to invest in high-value art. You don't have to buy a Picasso or Banksy outright. Instead, Masterworks allows you to buy fractional shares of expensive artwork. This gives you the chance to own a piece of valuable art without needing millions in the bank. With $1,000, you could get involved in art investment and watch your money appreciate over time. It's not only a smart play, it's also one of the most unique and conversation-worthy. Individual stocks. If you're looking to take on a bit more risk for the potential of bigger rewards, then individual stocks might be the way to go. This is the classic investment route where you pick individual companies you believe in. With $1,000, you could diversify across a few strong stocks. Companies like Apple, Amazon, or even healthcare stocks that are more resistant to economic downturns. Now, picking stocks can be tricky. It requires research and knowledge of the market, but if you do it right, it can pay off big time. The key here is to go for solid companies with strong fundamentals, low debt, good cash flow, and a strong market position. Look for brands you use every day and believe in. And remember, stocks are for the long term, so don't panic when the market fluctuates. Think of it as buying pieces of companies you believe in and give them time to grow. Cryptocurrency, a high-risk, high-reward investment. Lastly, let's talk about cryptocurrency. Now, I know this one is a bit of a roller coaster ride, but it's also one of the most exciting investment opportunities today. Cryptos like Bitcoin and Ethereum have already made millionaires out of early adopters. And they're not done yet. Even if you're late to the game, there's still a lot of upside potential. If you're comfortable with high risk, then putting $500 into Bitcoin and $500 into Ethereum could be a smart move. But keep in mind that cryptocurrency markets are highly volatile and speculative. Always do your own research, and remember that past performance doesn't guarantee future results. Only invest what you can afford to lose and make sure this is just one part of a well-diversified portfolio. Sure, it's volatile and prices can swing dramatically, but blockchain technology is here to stay. In the next decade, cryptocurrency could disrupt industries like banking, insurance, and even the way we store data. With $1,000, you can dip your toes into this market. Just be sure it's part of a diversified portfolio and never invest more than you're willing to lose. So there you have it, 5 ways to invest $1,000 in your 20s. Whether you're looking for a low-risk, long-term strategy with index funds or you're feeling adventurous with crypto, the important thing is to start now. Your future self will thank you. As Warren Buffett once said, the best investment you can make is in yourself. Start small, stay consistent, and watch your financial confidence grow. Remember, investing is a journey, not a sprint. It requires patience, discipline, and a willingness to learn. I started small, just like you might be now. But by staying consistent and open to learning, the results add up fast. So, which investment will you choose to kick off your journey? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more actionable tips to help you build wealth in your 20s.